All right, everyone, here we go with the week of July 28th through August 3rd, 2024. Look, after the weirdest Friday reading, the energy is just crazy weird lately, okay? So now we're asking what actions they're likely to take. I've got a pre-shuffle here, and I've got the Eight of Wands, right? I'm just going to tell you, the energy is right for a communication. The Eight of Wands, I said, recent reading, I said, you're going to see this a lot. This Eight of Wands is rare in this soulmate cycle. Here it is, right there on the surface this week. Yeah, there's a chance for it. Right? Sudden communication, out of nowhere. Somebody just makes a snap decision and goes for it. The Tower crossing the Eight of Wands. That's powerful. Environmental energy, somebody got something I want to say, I'm just going to say it. It's a soulmate. Two soulmates coming together, right? So the energy's right for a sudden communication from a soulmate, from somebody you have a soul connection with. But here's the thing. The energy would advise for that not to happen. And I said, I don't think the energy right now, even though we open in August big, we open in August with a new moon in Leo, Mercury going retrograde, which is notorious for bringing back long lost soulmates all of a sudden, right? But it's a bit of Five of Swords. You remember the Five of Swords from the Friday reading yesterday? It fell in the Pisces position, position 12, and I said that applies to a good number of you. It does. It applies because there is a good chance for communication here, and I know that's what you want to hear. You love these three cards. These three cards are tarot read YouTube ratings on crack, okay? I mean, Super Bowl level ratings. You see these cards come out. And I'm going to tell you, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope for you that this person doesn't show up in this energy, because why? Five Swords and the Hierophant, I think it taints your opinion of them a little bit. It taints you, it ruins something for you a little bit. It's a spoiler. It taints the connection, because I don't think they know why they're coming in. I don't think they know what to say. I think it's too sudden. And I think they need to take, the incoming energy needs to take better advantage of Mercury and Virgo. Like I said in that reading, the planning stage. And I think there's an impulsiveness within the energy right now because of the new moon in Leo and Mercury about to go retrograde. When I pull on this week's energy, it's very unstable. All right? And I don't want anything to ruin the spirituality of this connection. This is a bit bittersweet. It's like, yeah, I wish they'd come in a little better. You know, that kind of thing. All right? It's just not how you want something to play out. It may happen in a way that I didn't want it to happen that way, the kind of a thing. So I don't know. I'm just being honest with you. All right, that's in the surface. But if you do want, I'll take it however I can get it, Steve. Okay, there's communication here. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's pull ourselves a reading. What actions they likely to take? One card for each sign. I'm splitting the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. Doesn't matter what your sign is. I'm not your fucking astrologer. This ain't your fucking horoscope. All right, about 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you, and it doesn't matter if it's in your chart or not. We're just using the signs as a reference point. You're all part of a cycle. When you're part of a cycle, you're all stuck in a room together. It doesn't matter, right? If the room stinks, it stinks. Doesn't matter if you're a Libra, a Gemini, a Cancer, a Leo. Doesn't matter. All right? You're going to all smell it the same. And that being said, you're part of a cycle. The soulmate cycle doesn't have a lot of people in it. In the context of the world, probably no more than 20 million people. That's not many out of the context of the 8 billion or something like that are floating around out there. Anyway, do it however you want, but there's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. I'm almost done shuffling. If you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. So keep that in mind. Might happen next week for you. I'm pulling on this week's energy. I will tell you, it is unstable. And it not only is it unstable, it's got a fucking sense of humor, because all that shuffling, and I brought back the pre-shuffle. The universe is like, no, Steve, the fucking pre-shuffle is the overall energy. You had the reading right there. Didn't need to shuffle again. That happens. What are the odds of that happening? I mean, it's unreal. It's the same odds as any card showing up here. But with the added benefit of having that pre-shuffle back again, it's very important. The universe is like saying one more time, I'm going to tell you one more time, motherfuckers, there's a chance for communication here, but you might not want it to happen. Or it might not play out the way you thought it would. So make sure you take your expectations and shut them down. All right? I hope it doesn't happen for you. I do. I don't like this energy. It's very, very choppy. I don't even like pulling readings in it. It's going to make for some very entertaining August monthly readings, all right, which I'm going to start either tomorrow, Sunday, or Monday. I don't know which, probably tomorrow, okay, with the overview. All right, here we go. My overall energy is the pre-shuffle. Fuck. We're going to clarify with the light seer, which randomly at the bottom has that old high priestess, which was a star of the show in the Friday reading, wasn't it? All right. Our story begins with Aries. It ends with Pisces, position 12. All right, here we go. Where are we going? King of Wands. That's who's communicating. Our story begins right here with position 1. This is the closest tie to the overall energy. Who's communicating? All of a sudden, soulmate you might not want to hear from because it might taint your view of the whole connection, and them, that guy. The King of Wands. The Burger King. Gotta have it their way. Right? There it is. But somebody's fronting. There's a front. He's got the hood up. Right? Somebody's still not being vulnerable, and I think that's why. I think you'd be like, I waited all this time. I wanted to have this conversation for so long. And you know, and you show up and you're not even vulnerable. Right? You just got your hood up. It's like that. It's a bit of that kind of energy. It's ill thought out. All right? They need to take, the incoming energy needs to take advantage. Allow Mercury and Virgo to set in a little bit. Definitely. Even when it goes retrograde around the 4th or 5th, to set in a little bit. So that they can utilize it once it rolls back into Leo. All right, here we go. And energizes with that Leo new moon. Ooh, that's going to be good. All right, let's go. King of Wands, why is it here? Yeah. Look at that. Two of Cups. 2 of Cups. That's who. That's who. I'll tell you what. All right. Yeah. 2 soulmates coming together. Okay, like it or not. One of them with a hood up. All right, what's on top? Queen of Pentacles. Oh man. Man, there you are. Open, ready. That's who this guy's coming to talk to. Why is the King of Wands here? Queen of Pentacles. They're coming to talk to you. DM comes to talk to the DF. The DF has their shit together. They're nice. They got their little wooden horns on. They're good to go. Holding their little pentacle. Nice robe and everything. No underwear underneath. Ready to rock. Ready to rock. Nothing. No extra work here. And this person shows up with the hood up, all defensive, all trying to, you know, hide how they feel, make up a reason for coming in. Nobody goes to see the Queen of Pentacles because they left their lawnmower in the garage. Nobody did. That's not, no. You go to see the Queen of Pentacles because you want to get inside that robe. End of story. All right? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Son, because, you know, again, you make them happy. Why are they going to see the Queen of Pentacles? Because you make them happy. But again, it's the Sun. It's a yes card. I'm getting the word yes just coming right off of it. Yes, I'm right. Oh, I'm motherfucking right. And I'm also motherfucking right. I'm telling you that, man, it's so disappointing. And when they show up like this, you're ready to go. You put your best robe on. And they show up with the hood up, all defensive and not. There's a strong chance for communication. 8 of Wands, Tower, from a soulmate, but I hope the fuck it doesn't happen in this energy. I hope it doesn't. My fingers are crossed for you. Flam, cross your talons for them. Okay, he's got talons crossed just for you. He's sound asleep over there. Fucking hell. All right, let's go. Position 2, Taurus. It's a very important position. I know people get hung up on the signs here. Well, I'm not Aries, and I'm just waiting for him to finish. No, that is not how energy works. That is not what this is. There's no timestamps here for a reason. That's you. You're tied to that energy. I don't give a fuck what your sign is. That's where the story begins. All right? I'm telling you. Oh, okay. Position 2. The Taurus position. Ace of Swords. Somebody's realizing a truth about themselves. It's the most selfish motherfucking king. I almost called it a King of Swords, didn't it? The Ace of Swords I've ever seen. It's the sword without the king. It really is. It's the sword without the king. It feels like a King of Swords, but it's just the sword. Okay. What are they realizing? Oh, was this the fool that thought they looked good in the red shirt yesterday? Oh, don't I look checking themselves out in the mirror? That one puffing themselves up. We got a lot of DMs puffing themselves up in this energy. Puff, puff, puff. The magic fucking dragon, let me tell you. Ace of Swords. It's crossed by the Strength card. Somebody's trying to believe the shit that they tell themselves about themselves. So, what actions has this energy taken so far this week? They're puffing up for something. What are they puffing up for? Probably to come towards you. Again, we already know, spoiler alert, that they show up puffed up, right? So, again, and here you are. Honestly. I mean, maybe I'll come see you. I mean, honestly, because this is just a shame. I feel bad. I hope this doesn't happen for you. I really do. I feel bad. I should come see you. Okay. What's on top? The Magician. It's all fake. It's all smoke and mirrors. Look, I ain't making this shit up. I don't know what's here. I mean, that could have been anything. That could have been something that proved me wrong. No, Steve, you're completely wrong. I'm not. It's smoke and mirrors. It's the Magician. It's a smoke show. Something didn't work out for this person. For most of you in position 2 here who identify with this, and it doesn't matter what your sign is, for most of you in position 2 here, it's this energy of somebody who just thought the grass was greener on the other side, like I always tell you. It didn't work out. And that killed their self-confidence on some level. Why is the Magician here? The 8 of Wands. Yeah, they're puffing themselves up. Why are they puffing themselves up? Why is it smoke and mirrors? Why? So they can come talk to you. So they can actually move forward in something to come see the Queen of Pentacles. It's all playing out. This is all fused together. It's one big reading. All right. Let's see if we branch off here. Position 3, Gemini. 3 of Swords. Somebody. What? It's the main card that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. Somebody very upset here. About what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just being honest. I can't tell. There's too many people watching. There's too many of you that identify with that watching. It's all different things. For some of them, somebody got in their head and did something. Somebody feels bad about what happened with you. Somebody feels hurt about what happened in their life. Somebody's confused. It's all a big mess. How about that? It's just a big mess. Why is the 3 of Swords here? What in the fuck? You got to be kidding me. The Hangman. Somebody here is looking at their life from a new perspective, and it's causing them a great deal of pain. Somebody needs to smack them in the back of the head and say, well, stop looking at it from that perspective then, because they're wrong. There's a falseness here. What's on top? The Knight of Cups. Why is that here before I open my mouth? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Somebody's stopping themselves midway. They go on the way, right? Fast energy coming in to communicate, blah, blah, blah. And then they stop themselves and realize, well, maybe I need to stop at the store and get some. There's a whole bunch of excuses. In other words, it was just them coming towards you. Okay, and this could be somebody else getting in this person's ear. I don't know. But I'm going to explain it this way. It was just them coming towards you. And maybe they're bringing their pet bird here. I don't know. But it was just them coming towards you. But then on the way, either something got in their head or they stop and realize, well, I should get some flowers, right? And then they back on the road. Oh, wait, I should get a white horse. Okay, then they back on the road. Oh, wait, I need a blanket. Right? It's that. And the next thing you know is a big pile. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Because there's a big pile of shit. Now somebody's showing up with a big pile of shit. They got a bunch of stuff that they didn't need to get and didn't realize they need to get. And the pain is just growing. There's almost like a disappointment in themselves. Somebody here might be, for some of you, just to be a little bit specific, they might be disappointed in themselves for listening to other people, and then they're projecting that back on your connection, which is slowing them down. It's not stopping them. I do have somebody coming in to talk to you, but by the time they get to you, they're very upset with themselves. Okay? I don't even know if some of them even remember what they're upset about. Okay? You follow? But yeah, they are coming in with a bunch of crap. Okay, like 50 gifts or something. I mean, honest to God. Okay. All right. Position 4. Cancer. The hot spot of the connection cycle. Bookends this story over here with my puffed up little cobra here. Someone not sharing. Somebody coming to talk to wonderful you. That's your energy attached to this in my reading. It's my reading. That's you guys, my viewers. Right? No underwear, just a robe, ready to rock. Somebody shows up all afraid to be vulnerable, all distant, right? I just need to get the lawnmower, and no, you don't. That's not why you're coming over here. And they might even contact you in advance and say, I'm coming over, which is why you just put the robe on. You're like, well, I'll just disrobe and then just throw the robe on because they're coming over. I know where this is going. Oh yeah, right? But you don't. Then they show up and all of a sudden it's about the lawnmower or some shit like that. All right? I just wanted to ask you, did I leave my phone here? Right? What? What's this? 10 of Pentacles. Somebody here wants to have their cake and eat it too. I know what this is. Somebody here this is a lie of omission right here. This is why, well, I'm going to show you again. This is why I don't want this sudden community out of nowhere. Somebody shows up, you're clamoring to get your robe, right? Somebody shows up, it's that soulmate. The Two of Cups was crossing here, so we know it's that King of Wands. It always shows up as them in these readings. And they show up, and this is why I don't want this to happen for you this week. This is why it's disappointing. Somebody's keeping something from you. Yeah, they are. They're defensive. There's a defensiveness here. The hood is up. They don't want to be vulnerable. That's why the cobra does that. It doesn't want to bite you. Because to bite you, it needs to be vulnerable. It needs to stretch out and bite you. That's where the mongoose gets it. Right? The mongoose tries to get it to bite them. No, come on, go ahead. Don't just stand there like that. I need you to stretch out so I can grab you. That kind of thing. It's what it is. Somebody's keeping something from you, and that's why you get very disappointed. In other words, you go ahead and take that robe off and bang them, and then you find out later that they didn't even leave their life. They're just going back to that person or whoever it is or whatever their life is. It's wrong on some level. Okay? There's some sort of somebody wanting to have their cake and eat it too in this energy. It creates a selfishness. And we picked up on that selfishness in the Friday reading, if you remember. I talked about it. Right? I talked about it I think I talked about it in the final cards where I added it all up. Right? They're looking at it from the wrong angle. They're looking at it from a selfish angle. I gave you the JFK quote about not what you could do, what your country could do for you, but what you could do for your country, kind of. It felt like that sort of a thing. And this is playing out exactly like that. Okay? All right. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? So again, everything's fine. I just hope, even the communication that does happen here, this person shows up all upset. And they don't even know why. With a bunch of junk. What the hell do you have to stop at the store? What's this blanket you're putting out in my front lawn? Get the fucking blanket off my yard. Why are you here? Kind of a thing like that. What the hell? Laying out a blanket? What's that horse? Is he shitting? What the fuck's going on? What? Neighbors are going to complain. What's that smell? What the hell? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Fucking hell, man. There's a whole story here, and we ain't even done yet. It's caused by the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. A lie of omission. In the context of the energy that's coming off of here, which I've given you and I've explained in relation to this over here as they bookend, this Five of Pentacles is someone leaving something out. I'm right. It's a lie of omission. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm still going back to my other place, and that's you at the end of that. There you are. What did I tell you guys in the Friday reading? It came up, this card, I think it was, came up in the Virgo position 6 in the Friday reading, which is sometimes my wild card, and it was you guys showing up in my Friday reading the other day. I said, the universe says it's okay if you sit this one out. And this is why. All right? You end up with a bunch of manure in your yard that you didn't ask for, and a blanket for some reason. Honestly, what am I going to do with the white horse now? That kind of thing. Somebody here leaving something out. It might be best for you to sit this one out. I hope they don't communicate this week. The ones that it seems to be the majority, we pull on the majority, are falling for this energy. This energy of a Tower and an Eight of Wands. It creates an urgency. This is the same energy of urgency a salesman creates when he or she tells you, you say you want to go home and think about it. Well, we'll think about it. We'll come back tomorrow morning. They say, well, I got somebody coming in at 2 o'clock this afternoon to take a look at the car. So if it's still around, whatever. This is that same energy that makes you buy it right there, because that fucker lied to you about some asshole coming at 2 o'clock to look at it. Never the case. Nobody coming at 2 o'clock to look at shit. Right? That's it. That's that same urgency, and that's what's happening here. All right? See it here. What's on top? Bam. There it is. I was just about to say, I should have said it. I'd have seemed so cool. I was going to say it's a form of devil energy. It is a form of devil energy. It's a lie of omission. It's a lie. Or a straight out lie, one or the other, Technically, the salesman bit is a lie of omission. They neglected to tell you that what they're telling you isn't true, right? They're leaving out the fact that it's not true. I'm making that up, so you buy the car, because I know if you leave the lot, I 90% chance you're not coming back. That being said, the devil here, it's somebody who wants you, somebody who's very interested. Everybody should be paying attention here. All right, if you're going, oh, when's he going to get to Leo? Or when's he going to get to Virgo? You are missing the point of this reading. You don't understand cycles or how energy works. This is everybody watching. This is all fused together up here. And this happens sometimes in these weekly readings where the top row fuses together. All right, and this is we end with the theme energy of the cycle here. This is important. This is somebody very selfish doing this for selfish. They're not asking what your connection can do for them, or they're asking what your connection can do for them, not what they can do for your connection. It's that kind of energy. It's what we talked about at the end of the Friday reading. And it comes with manure on your lawn for some reason. Why is the devil here? 5 of Wands. Yeah, again, somebody here it's a mild energy of conflict. It's a mild energy of somebody who is aware. It's a sociopath energy. The devil in the 5 of Wands is a sociopath. Sociopaths know that what they're doing is wrong, but they do it anyway. Okay? So somebody knows what they're doing is wrong. Somebody knows that they shouldn't come talk to you this week, but some of them might. And if they do, may whatever God you believe in help you. I suggest you sit this one out, just like the universe did. All right? Say you're not available. Let some of this energy pass. Let us get up closer to Mercury retrograde, moving back into Leo, post-Leo, new moon, that kind of thing. Let us get closer to Virgo season. Right now, whatever. But this is what's going on. I hope they don't reach out. It looks like a lot of them might. Okay? And you might be real surprised by who you hear from. All right? All right. Leo, for those of you that were waiting, we had this, I wrote this one down. It was in a hidden energy the other day, right? Acting all secret and shit. Leo soap opera, position 5, 9 of Wands. There's a wall up here, but it's very transparent. I don't know what that means. 9 of Wands. It could be an energy. When I see a transparent wall, I sometimes see an energy of somebody saying they're not interested, but they really are. Sort of like the child who says, oh, you got a crush on so-and-so. No, I don't. Right? Yeah, right. You don't. Okay. Just the fact that they react that way means they do, you know. 9 of Wands. What's going on here? Let's take a look. Why is it here? Holy crap. 2 of Wands, yeah. Somebody here is acting secret, but as we move through the week, plans start getting made, intentions start getting made. It's going to be hard. It's hard to keep a secret, right? Sort of like you don't want someone to know. I get a lot, this person's in like a toxic situation. So I'm going to use the example of a spouse or something. You don't want a spouse to know where you're going or that you're going anywhere. And it's fine during the part where you're just planning, but eventually it gets to a point where you need to grab your keys. And if they spot that, then they're going to know you're going somewhere. So somebody is behind this wall here preparing some little lies, preparing a story of some kind of narrative is being prepared, right? They're plotting out their little path, looking out the window, going, okay, what if this happens? What if that happens? How do I sneak out past this other wand here? Right? What's on top? Yeah, 6 of Swords. See? Slowly but surely, moving along. That's how you do it. You move very slow. Right? It's like the weeping angels on fucking Doctor Who. While you're looking at them, they're not moving. But as soon as you turn around, they come right up on you, sort of a thing. It's a bit of that. This is the 3rd slowest energy in the tarot. Somebody moving very slowly toward a goal here. As we move through the week, the wall comes down more and more. Why is 6 of Swords here? 7 of Swords. See? 6 swords to 7 swords. I mean, it's deceptive. It's deceptive. I just described the weeping angels to you on Doctor Who, which are statues of angels, and they're weeping. And when you're looking at them, they're not moving. You turn around, all of a sudden they move, and they start to get teeth and things like that. This person is acting deceptively in hidden energy. But as the week goes on, it gets more and more transparent. Okay? It gets harder and harder for them to hide their deception. I don't think they care. I don't. Pay attention to a recent Leo soap opera I pulled, but I think this is going to play out a lot in the August monthly Leo reading, for sure, for those of you that follow the Leo soap opera and identify with this angle. Position 6, Virgo. Again, my wild card. Again, you had the sit this one out yesterday. What do we get now? Is it you guys again, or is it an incoming energy? 10 swords. Again, it's you guys. 10 swords. All right? There's something, you can't see it. It's hidden. I'm going to phrase it that way. There's something in your life. It's sort of like Sometimes if in an old house you might have a dead mouse or a dead rat, but you don't know where it is. But you know it's there because you smell something funny, right? You can't find it, you smell something funny, you know it's there. This is that kind of energy. There's something around you that's going away, and you might be unaware of it. This week you might start to pick up a clue, a little whiff of it. Okay? It's fine. Just let it drift away. Don't even try to find it. Don't waste your time. All right? Some energy is drifting away. That's why the universe is saying it's good to just sit this week out. Sit it out. I think it is for the week. I do. I think especially with what I read up here. You don't want to talk to this asshole. All right? I mean, all right, let's go. 10 of Swords. Tell me about it. This is you guys again. It ties to that 5 of Pentacles you got yesterday. Definitely. How does this week play out? Yeah, the 3 of Wands. Something has to clear. One door closes, another door opens. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. There's a new path opening up for you. A new place to surf, if you will. Let this, just take a break this week. All right? Just go about your day. Go about your life. Don't anticipate anything. Just be cool. Okay? And if you smell something funny, it's fine. It's just this bison rotten. Let it finish out. What's going on? What's on top? It's some kind of cycle. I don't know what it is. Okay? Could be a health cycle for some of you. Could be. A cycle of health issues or something like that. Could be. See a doctor if you need to. I pick up that for a few of you. But it could also be a cycle of energies around you, like love. We'll call it love energies around you, attraction energies around you, coming to an end, into something new. Anyway, you're about to enter a whole new world, and I can see that here because this should break to an ace, and it does. Why is the 10 of Swords here? The Ace of Wands. Something happens very fast. When I say one door closes, another one opens, it happens like that. It's like instantaneous. All right. This is very fast energy. Why is the Ace of Wands here? 6 of Cups. Yeah. There's a new soulmate approaching or a new love relationship on the horizon for you. Some other energy is closing out around you, which is facilitating that coming in. They happen almost simultaneously. Like, as an example, if it was a relationship, you go to a bar with someone you're dating, they break up with you at the bar, they walk away, instantly someone comes and sits down next to you, and that's your new relationship. It's like, it happens like that. Okay? So, just allow this to play out. Don't try to find the dead rat smell. Don't bother. All right? It'll eventually take care of itself. All right. There you go. All right. All things settle. It's a Buddhist principle. All things will settle on their own. No intention, no thought, no what. Just leave it alone. Back off, motherfucker. All right. Libra, position 7. It's okay to sit this one out this week. This is going to play out automatically. And this is you guys, so this is a good majority of you this applies to. You don't know what this energy is. It's hidden. All right? It is. That's why I described the hidden smell in the house. Where's that coming from? Don't worry about it. All right. Position 7, the Libra. 10 of Cups. This could go either way. Roles can be reversed here. Somebody got something wrong. Somebody's looking at something from the wrong perspective. In other words, they're seeing it negative, but actually it's good. Okay? So this, I don't know. Maybe it's you, because I got somebody here that's rehashing an old issue that's attached to you. I get that. That's very strong here. Maybe you see that as, oh crap, this again kind of a thing. I think you might be looking at it wrong. It's actually an okay thing that someone's rehashing it. Maybe in this energy, because we're closing out a lot of old business in this energy, it might give us a chance to wrap it up once and for all, if that's something that irritates you. Okay? Why is the 10 Cups here? And if that doesn't resonate with you, then that's fine. It might be very specific. It sounds very specific to me. It's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? There's something here. And what did I say about... there's the Hierophant. Yeah. And there's the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, we've got... This is going to teach you something. All right? There's a communication coming for you if you identify with this angle. Okay? That's been a long time coming. But don't dismiss the fact that even small lessons are good. There's a nature in the energy right now, or an aspect of the energy around us, where the holistic approach might actually work. The holistics believe that the smallest dose of something will give the greatest results. That's kind of what's going on here. It's a tiny little lesson that leads to a big, big transformation in you. So try maybe something you see as, oh crap, not this again. Try to look at it from another perspective. Try to move your perspective. Okay, what's on top? Yeah, see? It's Wheel of Fortune turns everything, right? It's just backing up everything I've already said. The Wheel of Fortune. It's also a 10. It leads to a new beginning. Okay? Yeah, there's something very important about this. Why is the wheel here? King of Swords. Just be the sitting king and listen. There's a truth about it. There's something about it that changes everything for you. These cards back up exactly what I showed you here. Okay? All right. Hot Scorpios, position 8. All right, let's get our pants off. I mean, here we go. I remember I still have yesterday's Lovers card burned in my fucking loin or something. I don't know. Brain. Position 8. Hot Scorpios. Oh, shit, no. Oh, no, I took a peek. Oh, no, I don't want to tell them that. Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody hot for you, but I think who it is not who you think it is. It might be disappointing. You might be disappointed by who's thinking it. I'm sorry. You might be. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know. It might be somebody. It's not a child or something like that. It's disappointing. I think something is revealed. So somebody's been spying you. Somebody's been thinking about you. Somebody, as I said, with the Lovers card is thinking and feeling you in a very hot sort of way. Fantasizing kind of energy was there. I think a choice. The energy is there for them to show up, and I think it's a little. Oh my God, it's you. Okay, like that. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's tied to this, and they show up. You like who it is, but you don't like how they are, right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm shuffling. Relax. Let's clarify it. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. Give me something good to tell Scorpio. Well, it's my Queen of Swords with the sword in the sheath. Look at her. Just look at her. Male or female, it's a she on the card. Just look at her. Her name is Raven. Right? We'll just make something up here. Her name is Raven. She looked like a raven to me. Right? She thinking. It's an energy of remembering that there's a lot of different ways to look at things before you're depressed. All right? I mean, I don't know. You find out from someone like me that there's an energy around you, somebody really hot for you. You find out it's the neighbor boy. He's like 10, you know. But there's also a way to look at that. Well, that makes you, I guess, the hot teacher, right? Every school got one. You don't have to be a teacher. But in the context of the energy, you're the hot teacher. You're the ones that all the kids want, that kind of thing. There's always an angle to look at things that can be good for you. It could be beneficial, okay? Also, when you find out who this is, it's a truth you won't be able to forget. Okay, keep that in mind. What's on top? 10 swords. Oh, hell no. Right? 10 swords. Oh, hell no. No. But again, please remember, there's always a way to look at things. There's always a positive way to look. Something you can get and take away from it, okay? All right? Oh, hell no. Why is 10 swords here? The 10 of cups. Somebody fantasize. Somebody no fucking chance in hell. Pair of 10s. 10 swords and 10 cups. This is my fantasy card. It's sitting on a rainbow. Look, I ain't making this shit up. I'm sorry. But yeah, it could be the neighbor boy. I don't know. Or your neighbor girl. I don't fucking know. I have no idea, but somebody very hot for you. There's one way you could look at it. Don't take the sword out and go, oh shit. Just chill. There's a way to look at it where it's actually kind of flattering, maybe kind of funny. All right? I try to find the humor in things. Okay? I do. I try to find the humor in things. My niece's little friend got a big crush on me. I try to find the humor in it and sort of tease it a little bit. It's kind of that sort of thing. It's a little bit. I mean, I don't really get that it's a child here, but I just get it's somebody that you would say, oh, hell no. No. All right. But they, try not to kill their fantasy, too. Don't be an asshole. Okay? Don't ever be an asshole if you don't have to be. All right? Be nice until it's time not to be nice. A lesson we learned from the great Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse, like I always try to teach you. Okay? The wisdom of Roadhouse is with us every day. All right. Position 9, my Sexitarians. Somebody, I wrote it down. It was the Star yesterday. It's the Hermit today. Listen, you have a very deep soul connection with someone who is deeply fucking disturbed. I'm telling you, their energy, when I take the Star energy I got yesterday, I've got somebody here, you make them very nervous, and it's because I think you have a deep soul connection with them, but I don't think it's somebody you would ever consider banging or something like that. It's just very strange. And I'm going to try to get some answers here off this Hermit. Okay? I am. You have a soulmate that's hiding in plain sight. Okay? Like a tortoise in the shell here. It's hiding in plain sight. And just like, not all soulmates are the same. Everything's a little bit different. All the connections are little snowflakes, sort of a thing. But there's a message here. You might have to think about it, but it comes with the tortoise, right? All tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises. Okay? Just think about it. All right? All tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises. It's that kind of thing here. And I don't know why that applies. It just does. It's just a coincidence. There's a tortoise on the thing here. All right? All right, here we go. Okay. It's crossed by the Page of Swords. It's a little of what I told the hot Scorpios. A little, not the same thing. Okay, it's not the neighbor boy. Relax. It's a little of what I told the hot Scorpios. It might be disappointing, but there's a way to look at this. It's an energy that's small. It's a powerful soulmate, but the energy itself is faint, and I don't know why. Why is the energy faint? I don't get it. I don't know if I'm going to get an answer. You might have to figure it out. It's tied to whatever I talked about with tortoises and turtles. What's on top? Yeah, judgment. Look, this is a big deal. It's a big connection. Okay? It's a big connection. Why is it so faint? With God's source, the universe, maybe it's about to rise up. I don't know. Maybe it's about to flare up. You're going to have a soul recognition. You're going to wake up in the middle of the night and go, I love them. Or, whatever. Or they are. Or I don't know. Why is judgment here? The King of Wands. Yeah. This connection is easily missed. It's not a Burger King thing. This is bigger than that. This angle is bigger than that. Okay, it's part of the cycle here, but it is about superficial. This is about something that it's somebody you might not like. Somebody you might think is very superficial and very fluffy. Actually is quite deep. Okay? They're actually on your level. This is an act. All right? Whoever this person is, it's an act. You have a very powerful soul connection with them. And if you could see through the act, you activate it. It rise like a phoenix. All right? Okay? But at the moment, they may disappoint you. That fucking asshole? Fucker. Mr. Look at himself in the mirror with his red shirt. Oh, yeah, look at you. Woohoo. Right? Kind of a thing. Carly Simons, you're so vain. Right? You walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. That sort of thing. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they might be somebody who disappoints you. You got to see past that. You see past that, you activate the connection. Okay? All right. It's hidden. It's a powerful soulmate that's hidden inside a shell. Interesting. Okay. You might not even think they're soulmates, or you might have. It can play out either way. I can't tell. All right? I really can't. Capricorn, position 10. Judgment. This is some powerful fucking cards. What the fuck? God, it's communication. Multiple birds. Communication from a very nervous person. Multiple birds in the air is communication, nervous communication. It's nervous communication from somebody who's nervous because they're feeling something. They're feeling something very big with you. I don't even know if that's accurate. I mean, it's just, all I'm drawn to are the birds flying up. All right? I don't know. I'm reminded of going bird hunting with my dad when I was a kid. And we'd send the dog out, and the dog would go out, and then the birds would fly up, kind of a thing. And it's a bit of that. So I don't know. That imagery is what's going through my head which I rarely get with this Judgment card these days. I got that more in 2021 when I first got here than I do lately. Why is the Judgment here? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Some soulmate you had, this is mostly, I think it's nervous on both sides. There's a soulmate you had that went away. Let's say they ran away. That was a practice run. That was a lesson for you. Something very real is about to come in, or the energy for it is setting up here, probably in August. Okay? Wow. That's all I can say. That's a big fucking wow right there. The Hierophant. What did I say? I didn't know that was there. Look. Why am I your second favorite? Hierophant. This is big. Whoever the fuck is gone now, it dissipated out, probably part tied to this Ten of Swords for you that's ending here as you guys showed up here, right? This 10 swords that's here in position 6 I talked about. Whatever this is the real deal. The other one was practice. It taught you something. It really did. And it's this new one's been held back with the Four of Pentacles until you learned that lesson. This week it gets activated a little bit. I think you might meet this person and both of you are nervous. You're both sweating like fucking bullets. You're sweating coming down, right? Why is the Hierophant here? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. This is big. This is a big deal. Pay attention to anyone you meet that makes you nervous. You follow? Anyone you meet that makes you nervous. Could be. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's a powerful soul connection, even if it's someone who's just a potential friend. You know, still makes you very nervous. Okay, but both sides would be a little bit nervous. So if you shake their hand, you'll feel it's clammy, right? Yours might be too. Pay attention. All right, I'm telling you. Again, I'm not a fucking Time Lord. This week could be the setup. I think this is more of an August-y type energy. All right. So pay attention to your August reading, which I'll be getting to in the next few days. Okay. All right. If you identify with this angle. Position 11, Aquarius. My other wild card spot. Could be you guys showing up here. Let me click my little fan on. It's getting warm in here. 7 of Cups. Getting warm in here for sure. Right there, I felt the heat. Options. You have an energy? No. I was going to say you have an energy attached to you that's looking at options to come in, but no, that's not it. What's happening here? Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Before I open my mouth, I got to get the crossing card on it. Here I go again, not winning any subscribers or friends by being honest. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, well, Steve Love Tarot was fun while it lasted, right? Okay, yeah, the 5 of Cups. This is very specific. Listen to me. This is very specific. Only if it resonates with you is this for you. And see, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Universe telling me to be cautious. It's like, I'll take your fucking voice away, Steve. Okay, all right. I'm going to be very careful what I say here. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you've thought something weird going on, something funny, something doesn't feel right, okay? You're right. This person, I would say that normally I'd throw that card if I wanted to get ratings. I'd say somebody looking at options to come talk to you, right? Somebody looking at options to get rid of you. Could be a job, could be someone you're with. Could be a friend looking at ways they can backstab you where it doesn't come back to backstab them. I don't know. Either way, the environmental energy around it is 5 Cups. There's a loss. It's a negative. Okay? And I'm sorry. I'm just being honest and I'm giving you the truth. You don't want me to lie and say somebody's looking at options to come in and talk to you. Because that's everybody says that when they throw that card. And you watch other tarot readings. And I'm telling you, somebody looking at options to get rid of you. Could be a job, could be whatever. It's surrounded. Environmental energy is that of a loss. Okay? I'm telling you, so your heads up. You would be able to pick up on this. You're intuitive enough to know something fishy. Right? You start seeing meetings at work that you're not invited to. You know, whatever. I don't know. We'll see what you're supposed to do here. So what the fuck are you supposed to do? More loss. 3 swords. Okay, so again, it's just backing up my read. Why is 3 swords here? The Hangman, do nothing. Nothing. There's nothing you can do. Let this play out. It gets worse if you do anything. Just try to look at things philosophically. You have the knowledge. Ting! Right? The light. You have the knowledge that this is happening. If you've suspected it, you're getting confirmation right the motherfuck now. Do what you want to do, but I'm telling you, in the energy, it says just sit there. Just don't do anything. You'll be fine. And maybe act surprised. Well, no, I could interpret it that way. You know, acting, pretending, right? Act surprised when it happened. Maybe you're getting this information so that you're not, so that we get a new perspective on this, right? Why is Three of Swords here? Well, that. You're getting the information, ting, so that you get a new perspective on this. A heads up. Knowledge is power, right? Forewarned is forearmed. Okay? All right, there you go. Something like that. All right. All right. Position 12. That's not for all of you. I want to point that out. Okay? I'm going to say it one last time. All right. But this is for a good number of you. All right? And look, you showed up here, right? And I said what I said, right? You also showed up here. 10 swords. And I said what I said. So if you want, pay attention. And both of them said do nothing. You follow? Okay? All right. Sorry. I know. I wish I was Rainbow Unicorn Tarot sometimes. I do. I wish I could be that bullshit artist. I'm just not on the medication those people are on. I can't make it what it's not. I can't do it. I'm not going to. We don't care enough about ad revenue and ratings and whatever. I couldn't give two shits. Right? I'd rather give you the honest answer. That's being very honest here. Okay? But that's not for all of you. Pisces, position 12. Always read with position 1. Sorry, again. Don't even bother. Just put some underpants on under the robe. I'm telling you, they're coming puffed up. And position 5. And obviously somebody making plans to come towards you. Obviously there's a Knight of Wands. This king orders this knight. So somebody coming towards you rather impulsively. But it's everything I said about this and that. Okay? This is how they're doing it. They're probably still married. They probably haven't left who they're with or left their life. They're just coming in, lie of omission, the whole deal. This card alone ties this whole reading together and validates it. The whole motherfucking thing. Everything I said up here and here, all played out right here. Our story, the end of the story should tie it to the beginning. Totally does. Okay? All right, let's go. Let's clarify. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Unbelievable. I'm telling you, I'm going to come see you. All right? I'm telling you, honestly. I would not let an underwearless Queen of Pentacles go to waste. I would not. All right? No hood from me. All right, why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Oh, shit. Fuck. All right, I'm sorry. I don't mean to swear. Fuck! All right, it's crossed by the Four of Pentacles. There's a fear. A fear of what? I could make a real joke here, and I know I should, because it's, yeah. Fear of what? Like somebody's missing something. Somebody's afraid. This is that card. Didn't you have this in the Friday reading? And I talked about somebody's worried, and they're missing the answers all around them, and they're missing it. Yeah, somebody's missing. Somebody's afraid of the wrong thing here. Somebody's afraid that you're going to not want them, when in reality they should be afraid you're not going to want them because of what they're not telling you, or something along those lines. It's very selfish energy. What's on top? Student. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? I got two things attached to that. Yeah, the Six of Wands. Okay. It's like, which one do I tell you? Somebody thinks that you won't notice if they. It's sort of like some people think if they double talk that you won't notice that you're being double talked, sort of a thing. Somebody thinks you won't notice the hood being up. The hood is up over here, right? It's tied to that energy. This snake has no hood. They think you won't notice. So somebody here is being very careful about what they say, so they get what they want. They get victory. All right. Okay. That's all. You will notice because I've told you. Okay? Ask. How do you get past this? You ask probing questions. You get, when they puff up, you get closer and closer to them to force a strike. Okay? The poison can't hurt you. It's not a real cobra. Obviously, if you are next to a cobra. Okay? I'm just going to have to point this out because some people are shit stupid. And I don't want to get into trouble here. If you find yourself out in front of a king cobra and it is puffing up, back the fuck away and get out of there. Do not walk close up to it if it's literally a snake. Okay? We are talking in metaphors here. Okay? That being said, this person, you got to call their bluff. That's what I'm saying. All right. Now that we've gotten that clear, a little disclaimer. If you are confronted by an actual cobra, do not walk closer to it. Walk further away. That poison will hurt you. Queen of Pentacles or not. All right? Let's go. All right. While it's not the most poisonous snake in the world, it is not fun to be bit by one, I am sure. All right. Here we go. Let's have the universe add all this up. All right. Asking him at the hospital. So what happened? Well, I was watching Steve Luftarot and he said to get closer to the cobra. I did not motherfucking say that. I did not think somebody would actually do that to a real cobra. You got to consider everything. You really do. All right, here we go. All right, let's have the universe add all this up. Let's go. What actions are the incoming energies likely to take? And look, I'm just going to say it again. I'm done shuffling. I'm just going to say it again. I hope nobody's person reaches out this week in this week's energy. I'm hoping more closer that we get to the middle of August as Mercury rolls its ass back into Leo. A little bit of that. Bottom card, the Hermit. Fueled by the Ten of Cups. There's this aspect of delusion in play here. Somebody's mistaking what they're feeling. In other words, they're exaggerating what the soul is telling them this week. And it's creating that urgency. And here, somebody is kind of feeling things off. It's a little bit off. And the energy is. It's very up and down and bumpy this week. Very strange. What else? The Chariot. Yep. Acting impulsively. Determined. Urgency. It's all there. What's the center card? King of Swords. Yeah. Why is the Chariot here before I talk about that? Nine of Cups. Yeah. So again, I've got what I said here in the environmental energy crossing the King of Swords. They're acting on a truth that it's a bit of, well, you could see it in this picture, can't you? That's a chariot in the clouds, isn't it? Especially, and I only notice that in conjunction with sitting on a rainbow here in the fairyland that is the Ten of Cups. So yeah, I hope they don't reach out this week. They're doing it for very selfish reasons. Somebody's mistaking the soul. Somebody's doing something that makes them happy rather than for the connection. They're not, it's what I said in the Friday reading, and I'll say it again. I'll take JFK's words and twist them. They're not asking what they can do for the connection, but rather what the connection can do for them. Okay? So they're twisting it backwards. It's a very selfish energy a little bit, and I would appreciate it if you didn't have to deal with the puffing up. I would really appreciate it. At the end of the day, you know that this is happening, so do what you want to do. You can do anything you want. You can bang this guy if you want to. Knock yourself out. Especially if you're really attracted. You probably are. I see a strong attraction here between you and whoever this is. For most of you. Okay? With the exception of my hot Scorpios here who are like, oh, hell no. Right? But if you want to, as long as you know why you're doing it. As long as you're informed, you're fine. Okay? I might buy that car from that salesman who fed me that line. But I know he's full of shit. And I'm just doing it anyway because, well, I'm probably just going to buy the car anyway. I might as well. Even though I know he's full of shit. You know, I know why I'm doing it. I feel fine. I don't feel taken. Right? So, yeah. No, as long as you're informed. Now you know what's going on. So do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. But I would pay attention here. This is a pretty powerful reading. I'd watch it a couple of times. I would watch this reading at least a couple of times and the Friday reading before you go into the monthly readings for August. Because I guarantee you this bleeds well into August. It's not just the week. All right? In this particular case. And that always happens when we pull a weekly reading near a monthly reading. We're just fortunate in this case that this one comes before the monthly readings. Sometimes they come after them, right? All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck.